Another day of Animal Crossing, probably a shorter day. We didn't do one recording-wise the other day because it was mainly just I thought we were going to jump into other stuff waiting for John to figure something out, but then it didn't happen. It also might be a shorter Animal Crossing session because John might be around. Everyone's a member. I don't have anyone to give to. Nope, I don't need to read it. John said he'll probably be around. What we'll do today, I have no idea because I'm not sure if he's going to sit there and look into the thing we want to do and figure it out, or if he's going to say screw it and do something else. I also don't know how long I'll be here because you just never know with my internet. We got lucky yesterday, but that doesn't mean it can be the same today, unfortunately. It's not consistent enough for me to be like, oh, yeah, if it was fine yesterday, it'll be fine today. It's like, no, it's not how that goes. It is, we will just wait and see. Forgot. Which is always funny because we had a Tuesday, or no, Wednesday we streamed. We streamed Wednesday and dropped, I don't know, well over, didn't mean to dig that up, but either way, it's fine. Ripping it, digging it, it's all the same. We dropped at least well over 100,000+ frames in the span of the 7 hours I have forcefully, went through. And then yesterday we went through about 8 hours. And didn't drop a single frame. So, all over the place. It's just whatever it feels like doing. Got a mind of its own, and I can't control it. On a red dragonfly. It's magic. I feel like Mo might be sick. Well, no, I think Mo was out the other day because I'm like, I feel like Mo's in his house all the time. Nope, Mo's just hanging out with a giant fossil. Frank's got his computer. His decorations are all over the place. Got a ginormous fossil just taking up so much of his fucking property. Look, I found a fossil. The nice day. I think tomorrow. They said the flea market thing is happening this weekend, so I'm assuming. Oh, the White Queen is in today. Tomorrow's the bug off, which is tomorrow. Wait, I thought you said maybe it's Sunday then. If the bug off is Saturday and the flea market's this weekend, then that must mean, unless they don't announce it as like a big special day and the flea market's happening, but that means it would have to be Sunday, and tomorrow will be the bug off. A very jam-packed weekend, if that is the case. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have stayed up so late, but I was like, everything's working. I just wanted to keep playing while things worked. Because like today, it could turn around and be awful. I just want Consistency. Plus, I talked about it on the when we were playing Mass Effect stuff, but I know it's the same shit over and over. But I fucking love like the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and I actually like kind of want to play Andromeda's multiplayer again, even though it's like again the characters aren't as great. There's still some okay guys, but the Mass Effect 3 characters are just fun to play as, even if the movement's a bit stiff and around the edges on that. A lot of fun. It's unfortunate that a lot of the other games that Brandon was went out of his way to get, clearly or at least some of it to play together, did not work because I completely forgot about like the idea of servers back then. Like I don't know, I just kind of assumed if it was all peer to peer, and I forgot there were EA server bullshit for some of the games and all that aren't like Battlefield and stuff like that. Even though they end up just making your own server for that kind of stuff. But it is what it is. Hey, buddy, I don't really care about what you have to offer. You just give me a design, and I don't really care for the design because I'm not that great at making things look nice with them. Swing your blade around. That's not a hammer. Here is fossil. Oh, thank you. Another repeat. Hey, that just means money. All right, that one you don't have, so you can take it. It'd be splendid if you could work harder and find the other parts. No, I'm good. You were close. How are things going? Have you found more? Little by little. If you find another, show it to me. The usual, right? 200 bells. I don't serve to say what. Would you like some pigeon milk? Nah. Black it is. There's the hammer. Krogan smash. It's mild and bitter. The perfect cup of coffee is a delicate balance of contradictions. Thank you for your support. No, thank you. Oh, no, thank you. Duh. Just shoveled you. Yo, dog, I wanted to talk to you real quick. Love, you and I talk pretty often, don't we? And I say hello to you all the time. Don't you think you deserve a more special greeting, one that really says Fairbury? Oh, yes. Yo. The specialized one is Yo Doggy. Yeah, that one. I don't really care. I like it. It's got to be hip with it, yo. Welcome. We have a special item today. Oh, you have the other fishing rod. I forget what the slight difference is with the other one. I know what the shovel difference is. Oh, you have an eye for quality. Yes, that's something we don't get too often. It's the rare silver rod, 500 bells still. You know how to use that silver rod? I know how to use it. I just want to go read about it again. Nope. City folk. Silver tools. Tell me about them again. Silverfish rod is an upgrade. It can be purchased. The silverfish rod is a higher catch radius, sending the lure further into the water while keeping fish on the hook longer. All right, so it helps me with that. I want the silver shovel because the silver shovel will give me every time you hit money rockets, a potentially double the money gained from it, and that would be great. Yeah, this just kind of helps me with fishing a little bit more, I guess, like a better radius and things. So, fuck it, why not? It's one of my main sources of income. Oh, that is a pretty exquisite rug. Yeah, there's like a very slight difference. I forgot about the silver tools. Like I just know about gold, and like the gold's okay. I think for shovel. Like I think the shovel one, it's like you can plant money trees and stuff. But I don't do that often because I tend to just fucking forget, or I plant them wrong and things die. Like I plant them too close or something, or maybe I have to water them or some shit. But I want any of these? But I'm like, this is your special today. I think that's a table. Yeah, I'll buy it because I kind of have an idea of what I want for my furniture. And a lot of it is kind of dark. So, like, a nice white kind of, like, item to balance it would be nice. You can take this. When I eventually get the furniture I want, that will be nice. Plus, I should be spending money at his place as much as I can. All right, Jilly, you enjoy your dinner. I want to try to get him to upgrade. The silver shovel, I have to wait until it's like past 8 p.m. And there's just a chance that that the place at the city will have the cones moved, and then you can go into talk to Rossetti, and he'll be like, "Hey, take the shovel to fucking leave." Nice hat. The hell is this? A classic top. Oh yeah, it feels very classic to me. Welcome, Splunge. Thank goodness it's Friday. So, Splunge, will you be able to rest up tomorrow? What's that? What am I doing tomorrow? Well, nothing in particular. I'll mostly be sewing and embroidering, you know, like I do every weekend. All right, well, have fun with that. Do you want to, like, go and get some Dairy Queen or something? I don't know what people eat these days. Yum, peanuts. Aren't you excited for another fun night? Oh, sorry, Splunge. I was just thinking about all the things, well, that I was thinking about. I don't know if I'll really notice a difference with this fishing rod or not, but we'll see. I guess that has a further radius, too. I have it every so often. It's not like the best thing in the world, but it's like, it's consistent. Because some places I'll get food and it's like greasy or disgusting, because some places are just, the people that work there are not really great. Plus, some of the food isn't that good to begin with, but when you go to a fast food place, you kind of know what you're going to get. But I've never had like a greasy problem or anything with a Dairy Queen. It's like just there if I want it. Fish is like awkwardly in like the middle. It's not even that great of a fish, I bet. Or it could be, I don't know. I've been getting all my sizes on these fish wrong. So, of course, I have no, like, I'm not going to be playing anything I'm supposed to be playing for a while because we're still in horrifically inconsistent internet land. John said he was supposed to be on. I don't know if that will change or if John's going to ditch me in like an hour of starting because of something with his friends. If he does, I have one or two ideas of what I could go play to just hang out that I've been wanting to play, and if the internet sucks when I play it, it's not a big deal. Just to break it up for a little bit of things since we've done a lot of Medieval Dynasty, but I also want to, I'll definitely be jumping back into that again soon. Get the Blizzard. Yeah, I usually always liked the, when I was younger, I used to love the chicken strip, like, basket thing that they had. It came, which was like, it was like a piece of bread or two pieces of, like, bread, like, buttered up and all that stuff, whatever they put on it, and French fries and chicken. That was me when I was younger. Now I'll occasionally get a burger every so often, but I don't really order a ton from there. I usually just want like a burger if I'm feeling in the mood for one, and maybe I'll have some chicken. I try not to eat too much from there, because then what happens is I'll order too much and overeat, and I'm like, I'll just take a burger and chicken, and I know I'll want more, but if I let it sit after I eat that, I'm usually pretty content. In the moment, I want more, but then it's like, nah, I only needed this little bit, and I'm fine. Caught a boot. I hope someone lost this and didn't toss it here. Plus, I also don't know how long it's going to take for John if he comes on, if he's going to figure out the thing to try to get the archipelago stuff working for us to do what we were going to do yesterday. That didn't happen. I don't know yet. If he has to work on that and figure that out, then he's going to have to, then I'll just do other stuff while waiting. Whether it be me messing around Medieval Dynasty until he's ready, or doing some other game until then. Something I can start up and drop out of pretty easily. But more than likely, he might have figured it out, but it's also John, so I don't know if he did. He's all over the place. Uncandy Blizzard, nothing wrong with it. I don't eat a lot of like blizzards or sweets or things like that too much. Like I'm heavy, so everyone just assumes I fucking love candy, and it's like and ice creams and stuff, and it's like, nah, I just really enjoy too much savory, fatty like foods more so than sugary stuff. I've always just really enjoyed, like, the salty, savory type food more than sweet. But I occasionally want a sweet thing, but it's usually in the form of, like, a chocolate milk or something, like a chocolate drink or a shake or something, but or vanilla or some kind of special flavor if there's one, but very rarely do I actually get one. It's like summer is probably the very few times I do it, and I didn't even get one this year. Mainly because I wasn't trapped in a horrifically hot basement this time around. I've been actually comfortable where I didn't need, like, some ice cold, like, sweet to make me feel better. I think the only sweet I had that was ice cream related was, like, the orange, was it creamsicle or whatever? I had those. We had like one little box of those, and that was it. And then I always ask them, like, just get one box, no more. I don't want it in the house. Because I know I'll just build a habit of always going for one at a certain time, and I don't want it. I'll just be like, one box, no more. If I ask for another, sure, but half the time I'm like, oh, I'm out, and then I just don't think about it. Fish under the bridge, there's fish up against the wall, and waterfalls. It's not helping me. They're kind of difficult spots. The one thing, it was during high school, I don't remember if it was somewhere between middle school and high school. I was really, like, obsessed with I think it was around the time they were new. I can't remember, but they made the Snickers ice cream bar. So it's pretty much just the Snickers, but ice cream. And I remember, like, that time was probably the only time I was really obsessed with something sweet. And because my father liked them as well, they were always in the house, so it was like the worst thing to be constantly eating. Like that time when I was younger, I was just like, let me just eat these. Because I had no, like, I still don't have the greatest self-control when it comes to eating, clearly, when you look at me. But, like, back then it was way worse. Like, I was surprised I wasn't, the only reason I wasn't heavier back then was because I went and did stuff. Fucking suck with this net. Damn it. I'm always slightly off. I'm like a little bit above it or a little bit to the sides. There we go. Damn, this nunchuck, like, analog thing is weird. Not what I'm using, but, like, it's, like, setting the right zones and all that shit when you're trying to do it is weird. I hear a present, but I do not have room. Hold on. Yeah, I don't like things too sweet. Kind of like spicy food. I don't like it super spicy if it doesn't have good flavor. If it's just pure sweet, pure spice, pure whatever, I don't enjoy it. My tolerance for spicy food has really gone down, though. I have not had anything spicy in a long time. Usually it's because it's only in winter that I even crave anything spicy. I get the feeling I know exactly what this brick block looks like. Yep. I'll just put it up here with this. It just goes through the wall. It's so weird. Yeah, that. I mean, I didn't expect my upstairs to be random Mario themed as shit. And a fan. All one of my fan. Gotta have the right thing. Some people just want like over too much. Like I remember like watching certain like food things on TV when I was younger, and like it's like they'll have like a really like good burger or a really good something, but then like people are like, but watch what happens when we do all this, and they like rip it open and put like extra cheese that melts inside of it, or they do all this, and I'm like, I'm fine with just this. Like I don't need it to go overboard. So it's like it feels like that would just make it way too salty, or you know, that. And then there's the others where it's like, well, we put like a million peppers in this and mix it up. I'm like, I bet that has no flavor and it's all heat. Yeah, I just like flavor more than heat. I don't like things to be overabundance of like craziness, especially when a food starts to get too messy. I just don't like it, whether it's dripping in grease or a shit ton of sauce. It's just I don't know. I'm a little picky about that, but I'll still eat it if I have to. In the sense of we spent money on it. I don't like wasting food. Take a brief trip to the city. Like, if I was in somewhere like Texas or any place that's like known to be pretty hot, you know, with a lot of heat, like in the areas and stuff, I probably would never want spicy food that much. I don't know. That's just how I am. I don't like, uh, I don't like having spicy food in the heat. It's only in the winter. Winter and fall or winter areas are like the time where I'm like, all right, chili, with a little bit of spice in it, and like other spicy foods. Of like, I had like spicy ramen, things like that. Sure, but in the summer, I'm like, I don't even want to think about that stuff. It hurts. You're doggone dapper. I always just come in here and check because I don't know if I'm gonna be here or not. I don't know when she actually shows up, just so I can be judged horribly on my attire. I know if like something with her is like the attire gets judged or something, but then she'll give you like a discount on one purchase. I just don't remember what day she shows up. Well, ain't my favorite customer. Okay, bye. Not much going on. It's not after 8, so this won't be open over here. But, like, this is supposed to be moved at a random chance at, like, 8 o'clock at night. Or, like, after 8. Amazing Grace, but, you know... I just like that it's like a brand in the game. Like it's a Gracie made thing and it's awfully expensive. I'm like, well, you know, you go to the city, they're going to have some pretty expensive things. It's lazy though. Hey, you know, I'm not exactly surprised with it though, because it's like they like to do little jokes and puns and silly stuff like that. It is for kids. I can't exactly insult it because I'm literally a guy whose name is designed of 2 letters. Like, literally, my persona is a fucking gumball named Ew. I pretty much am like the simplest design. The folk tuna isn't bad. I don't think I want this office desk, but I'll take a look at it because I just don't know what the design. But I'll hold on to it because, like I said, the flea market might be, I think, Sunday, unless they're merging with the bug off, because it said this weekend. So I'm assuming Sunday is the flea market, Saturday's the bug off, which is like the bug catching thing. So, you know, I can always hold on to sell. I mean, it can work with the kind of design I want to go with, and I don't really want this table. Like, the only reason we had the pink table was just for a table. The only reason we're using the lovely cabinet is literally for a cabinet or a dresser. I don't like that it's like almost off the thing. Like, barely hanging on. Yeah, for furniture and clothes. Now, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And I can even sell this when the thing comes. Like, it's getting there. I know what I want to do. It's just, I gotta wait for the furniture, and then some of this isn't gonna stay. It'll probably move. Right now, until I get the basement or wherever, like the attic is kind of where I'm just stuffing random shit until I figure out what I'm gonna do with up here. This is just a whole ordeal that I don't even know. I couldn't tell you what's going on up there. It's just trying to get Tom Nook's stuff upgraded so that he also will have more in stock. And so with him having more things stocked up, he, you know, I can maybe, just maybe find the furniture I want. It's just lately he hasn't sold me the flooring or the wall type I'm looking for. Even though I kind of got the floor. I don't mind the red flooring I have in my house. Like, that one's okay. I just want a new wall to kind of go with everything. Eventually, I guess he's supposed to have, like, fall decoration stuff for, like, Halloween, I think, is the idea, or something similar to that, maybe. I don't know. That's what I was told. So, I might kind of do that for the upstairs. Like, have it fall related, just as a... Since we started this in like, the world in the fall. That's why it's September in this game and not August. Or whatever month we're in. Fucking, like, zone out. Every day is a blur when you stay up way too late. Like, what year is it? Especially when you play the Xbox 360 and play with people and they're still playing the game. And you're like, it feels like it's 2000 and whatever again, or whatever year it was when all that came out. Like, playing on the 360 and doing all that. Even though most of those people were probably maybe playing, and they might have been playing on the 360 as well because they had some of the DLC characters. Because unless there's a way to get them on Series S, I just couldn't do it. Wouldn't let me. Might have been a way. I just never really sat there and dove deeper into carrying. I was like, I'll just play on the Xbox. Not like it's a huge improvement. It'd probably stay consistently 30 instead of what my system, my Xbox is like, kill me. I don't think that person ever messaged me back. I sent, after the end of the session with that, I did send that one guy a message saying thanks for the fun. Don't think he ever responded. It's like so random. So I don't play a lot of like in open lobbies, like PvE type games as much, or if I am, I don't talk to people that much, like for text chat, but very rarely. I'm always like, oh god, just hide everything. But it's funny that within like not even like an hour and a half or whatever of playing Mass Effect 3 and on the 360, I was right back into getting messages and sending messages back to people. It was like right in it. Luckily, it wasn't like constant like hate or anger stuff. It was just being goofy. Person's like, make it a higher difficulty. I just send a smiley face of being creep. Being a fucking weirdo. Fun times, though. The last time I even tried doing stuff, I said on stream, like, the last time I even tried doing things online on Xbox 360 was during the, the Gears 1 through Judgment playthrough when I was getting them done to get ready for like 4 or 5 or whatever was happening at the time. I did a run through of all the Gears. Probably would do it again at some point. But I remember one of them, I think it was 3. I would have to look back. But I know one of them I had people in, because I think 3 was the one that could have more than just one person. So I might have done 1 and 2 solo, and then the third one you could have like 3 or 4 or something with you. So, just remember I was playing that, having people join, and I know I tried doing it with Judgment, but I think everyone kept skipping cutscenes, and I think because it wasn't just a host, it was like anybody could, but I think the one I did with 3, I don't remember if people could do that too as well, like skip my cutscenes. Because I'm like, I know people are like, why the fuck is this guy just waiting on a cutscene for a game that's been out forever? But I'm like, well, I'm doing it for the YouTube stuff, but you know, I don't want to sit there and just be like, hey, we're playing this and we're skipping every scene. Judgment, I ended up, I think, having to play alone, which sucked because that one was not the best one at all, and it would have been nice to have partners. Fish just disappear. That fish just instant transmission right the fuck out of here. But, you know, I didn't want to deal with skipping of the cutscenes constantly. But it is funny, though. I mean, there is the Xbox Series S and X backwards compatible, so a lot of games you can still play and things like that. But it is really cool and funny to still see some of these older games have more people trying to play it than either their newer ones, or there's just people that are just waiting, being like, oh man, someone might be playing this co-op. Should fucking launch Operation Raccoon City on the Xbox. I think that still works. Because and see if anyone's playing that for no fucking reason. I wouldn't do that because I think they can skip the cutscenes. So when I eventually play that hell, I don't want those scenes to be skipped. Sucks that game never came back for PC. I think I own Operation Raccoon City on PC, but that's the one that had the games live bullshit, and all that. And they were like, "All right, we're taking it all off Steam until that gets fixed." Then they never fixed it or did anything with it because I was like, it was one of those games where I feel like John and I would have gone through it because we already put ourselves through 5 and 6. We probably would have. The only problem is that you do kind of want to level up a little bit and get your stats and your skill bullshit set for Operation Raccoon City before you play it on a harder difficulty, because it like kind of wants that from you versus like 5 and 6 and all that to be like, who cares? I mean, you can go with infinite items, weapons, all that shit, ammo, but like, you know, it probably feels more doable than that one, but I have no idea. I just know I played on the hardest difficulty once through. I never beat it. I just remember playing with someone on my Xbox friends list with that game on the hardest, and it was like, oh my god, that was awful. Funny for content, like I feel like for a lot of that shit, because it's just what John and I went through. A lot of death, a lot of failures, a lot of laughter, and a lot of frustrations. All the different stages of why the fuck are we doing this? You know, we're like, oh my god, we're in denial, we're fucking... Eventually, we just... By the end of it, we just accept, oh god, I can't believe we're still doing this. I had a dream that we were hanging out. I didn't call you S-Love, called you something else. Want to hear what I called you? What is it? I kept calling you Lady S. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a lady splunge, but sure. I have so many games I keep uninstalling and reinstalling because I jam-packed all of my stuff with these games that I installed in preparation for the streamathon fucking months ago that we were gonna do. And I was like, all right, I have all this stuff installed, ready to go. Haven't been able to fucking do it, so now I'm like, I gotta just keep reminding myself, reinstall this game when the actual time can come that we do it. One day we'll get to them. We did manage to beat like 2 or 3 games out of that streamathon though, like attempts before they just couldn't work. I think we did XCOM, Declassified. I always say School Survival Guide right after for no reason. And Bulletstorm again, the Duke Tour. And then in that span, we also beat Godfather 2. Need a hand. It's funny that in my worst of internet time, we did beat like 3 games, and then still with my terrible internet, we stopped because I just haven't really started much up. We put a good amount of progress in Medieval Dynasty, but that's not for YouTube to see, unfortunately, because I just didn't feel like recording all that, because there's a lot of moments of nothing happening, even though I could have just cut them out. I just like streaming it more than anything. My only light is a desk lamp. John said he was going to be on around 7, so now we just wait and see. Still a fucked up room. You will see. But now, that is all I feel like doing for Animal Crossing for right now. We'll see what tomorrow brings, as long as I remember to play and I'm not doing anything. Tomorrow being our... supposed to be the bug off, but also the flea markets this weekend. So like I said, probably Saturday and then Sunday. Either way, we'll find out when that time comes. So we got the silver fishing rod, so that's cool. But until the next one.